Welcome to the John Krasinski podcast. My name is Tommy Lee, and this is part 2 of the discussion with Wes, and then also a little bit into a discussion with Ricky. Still talking about the same stuff, comedic legends, and I hope you all enjoy. Until next time. I mean, and that reminds me of right now. Chadwick Boseman died, and a lot of people are like, "Man, pay attention to that." But it's not distracting anyone from anything, so that's good. But
you know what fucking Ricky said the other day, which is like, it didn't really make me mad or nothing. But you know what he said? He's just like, he's like, everybody's all upset about Chadwick Boseman dying. It's crazy. And I was like, yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. Like, I didn't even know he had colon cancer for fucking the past 4 years, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And he's like, now who's gonna run the fucking Black Panther fucking thing? Because the Black Panther is supposed to be a big part of Marvel. It's like, motherfucker, like,
yeah.
let him
so
mourn.
that's what.
Like, let people mourn his loss. Like, he's an actual person. Like, you know, he's not just an actor, dude. Like, he was a person. He did shit for cancer, like kids with cancer, leukemia. Shit like that.
The first thing I thought of was like, it actually does suck that an iconic black person did die right now, because someone like him could have done like a lot of different stuff more for the current Black Lives Matters movement. Of course, Black Panther, like. Now the actor either has to change or something, because it would actually be he would not want the story to die. He would want there to be a Black Panther 2 about something, either change it, have someone replace him, someone respectable replace him, or do something like Black Panther did die, so now like Warmonger survived or something. I don't know. And then bring back Michael B. Jordan or something.
That's the thing, in like,
but
that's for the fucking film writers.
That's
to
something
decide,
else.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's something else. Right now, it is. I was just like, it is just. It does suck that he was young. A young guy died, and then he was just introduced to the field, like pretty much to the American field of acting. He was just getting like major roles and showing everybody how an amazing of an actor he was. So other than Black Panther of other things, so it does suck that we lost someone like that who had potential more. He had more stuff to do. That's the biggest thing.
Is that
he had way
too,
more
like,
stuff to do.
I saw this video of like black people reacting to Black Panther, you know, like a few weeks or probably a month or something, you know, whenever it's still like really hot, like in theaters and all that. And like people describing, it's like, hey man, like, you know, I always see superhero movies about like other people and stuff. I can never really fully relate to it, but seeing a black person like you like really fucking like defined something, and like gave me purpose, and gave me this and that, and like gave me like a new feeling of hope for a new generation and this and that. And they were like, I think it was like maybe Jimmy Kimmel or Conan or something, and it's like they're talking about shit like that. But they set these people up to like talk to a picture of Chadwick Boseman sitting on like some kind of throne, but then Chadwick will like listen to them, and then after they got close to being done what they were talking about, or if they were just going on for too long or whatever, like Chadwick Boseman would pop out and be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then like it would make those people like damn near cry. Like it was like they're just so happy to see him, you know. And this shit broke my fucking heart, you know what I mean? Like it fucking broke my fucking heart, dude.
I've seen that a few times, but no, that's true with him. He did a lot for just a lot of African, different countries, and a lot of people from those countries.
And on top of that, just like within the past few years, like when he had colon cancer, never let anybody know. Apparently, from what I understand, I've never looked into it. Like, you know, this is still pretty fresh of him passing.
No, I mean, I don't think it was really that public. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't really that public. But the thing is, they're like his like agents and everything were saying that. Because, like, you know, he'd been making videos and stuff online, and they were trying to cover for him because I guess, I don't know if this was, like, personal, like, say or whatever, but he didn't want, I guess, from what I can gather, this is, like, my opinion. I'm not going to say this is, like, cited from somewhere or nothing. This is my opinion. From what I can understand after looking at all the shit I've posted, and it's all very conflicting in itself anyways, so it can be very misleading. But they're saying that, like, he was losing weight and stuff like that, and he's been, like, he wasn't taking care of his, like, like facial hair and his like like his like I guess his haircut, like his like hygienes or
Yeah, I heard
whatever.
people like were roasting him about
Yeah, and
stuff.
people were talking shit about him looking like a crackhead, this and that. But the thing is, like, he was literally dealing and battling with colon cancer.
Yeah, he was going
Nobody
through
knew about it.
chemo. He was going through.
Nobody fucking knew about it. But even with him doing that, he was still going to like, like the Make-A-Wish shit and like, dealing with kids that were like in like the St. Luke's Children's Hospital or St. fucking whatever Children's Hospital. I can't remember the name. Fuck me for not remembering. But like, like.
I think it's St. Luke's.
Yeah, I think it's St. Luke's. That's like I want to say it's that, but I feel like an asshole because I can't really confirm that.
Well, he probably went to multiple different children's hospitals. To be honest.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he did shit like that for them while he was dealing with cancer himself. Those kids probably didn't even know he was dealing with that. But the thing is, like, he's so badass for that alone, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, he's going out of his way, and these kids probably are like, oh, well, you don't know how it feels. And he's probably like, yeah, I don't know how it feels, and I'm sorry you're doing it. But at the same time, he's literally going through it. Like, you know what I mean? He's such a fucking great human being for that alone, dude. You know?
No, he was a good guy. And, yep, lost a good one. And that's what sucks, We live in it just feels like we live in a world where it's killing good people a lot. And all these bad people get to live forever.
Yeah.
It's a world full of Lex Luthors.
No, dude, the good people are dying and the bad ones are fucking battling for fucking presidency. Like, you're just fucking... You know what I mean?
And who can dictate what the regular man gets to do with his life?
Yeah. And these are people that touch kids, and you got great people losing their lives just because they fucking have to deal with some shitty shit. Some shitty circumstances, like cancer. Like, my fucking girl that I'm talking to right now, she had cancer. And she's actually in her 5th year of remission, which they consider like a survivor or like a survivor rate or like.
Yeah, because you usually get it back by then if it is gonna come back.
Yeah, something like that. And then she's just recently past that, like, just recently. I think I want to say it was like either May or June of this year. She got the 5 year.
Nice. Nice.
And. Yeah, I tell her all the time, like, I fucking feel like I annoy her with it, but I'm like, I always look at her, I'm like, I'm so fucking happy you beat that, like, you're fucking amazing, and this and that. And I feel like I get annoying as fuck with it, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it can get annoying. I don't know, because I've never been in this situation.
No, I get what you're
sure
saying.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'll mention to my girlfriend, like, I was like, man, I so wish that I met you in, like, 2013.
Yeah.
Like, before you had these kids. And not that I want her kids to go away. It's just like they ain't got no dads, and I would love to be their dad. So
yeah, exactly. And it's like if you were to be the legit father of them, you know.
Yeah, right now, like, yeah, it just I don't know. I guess I'm at that point of like kind of ready to help take care of kids. That's why I try to do it with her a lot, but she's not 100% ready just like to jump into a full-blown relationship.
Dude, honestly, Tommy, now that we're talking about this type of shit, I'm sorry to cut you off, but, dude, I've been super fucking careless the past few times I fucking slept with my chick, man, and I've been, like, I don't know, man.
Now you need to get
birth
married,
control, like
though,
the birth control
dude.
pills and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like...
You need to get married before you have a kid, man.
Huh?
You got to date a while, and you got to get married before you have a kid, though. That's
I know, but what I'm saying is I got careless already to the point where I get super fucked up and just, like, come inside of her and shit, and it's just,
Is she on birth control?
Yeah, she is, but she forgot to take the pills the past couple of days, and, like, she told me about it, and, like... Well, she told me about it before we had sex, but I still fucking... My dumbass just still decided to nut in her, you know what I mean? Like...
Well, don't do that if you're... You should stop doing that if you're scared. And then
no,
condoms
like,
aren't that bad, man.
I mean, don't get me the thing is, like, I mean, I have condoms and all that. It's just, like, I was super fucked up, and she's like, oh, you better come. And I'm like, yeah, this and that. And then next thing I know, I'm just, like, in there fucking nutting. I'm like, fuck. I just need to be more responsible. I just need to be more responsible. That's my thing.
Really, honestly, my thing is, like, the idea of her getting pregnant right now is worth me always making sure we're having safe sex for that. Like, because she already has the 2 kids, so I already have like a
Yeah.
physical awareness of what can happen. So
Yeah.
to me, yes, making sure she has been on birth control, but I don't nut inside.
Yeah, no, see, me, I fucked up because, like, I don't know, I guess I've been drunk and she's already told me. And I remember her telling me that she'd been on this shit and, like, but she'd also be like, oh, I haven't taken my birth control yet. And, like,
Just for
and she'd
your
be like, oh, that's cool, this and that,
the
yeah.
kids' sake, though, yeah, just take. You should be smarter about it, and so that you can
No,
take
yeah,
your
definitely.
time.
I'm gonna start taking more responsibility, like, as of, like, since a couple of days ago when I talked to her about this. I think I'm good, honestly. All I'm saying is, like, if it does happen, I'm gonna fucking deal with them, man up, and be a fucking dad. But at the same time, like, I just, like, I'm not saying I don't want kids with her. I'm not saying I shouldn't have this kid if it
No,
does
you're
happen.
not ready for anything right now with her
Yeah.
like that, or even to
Yeah, no,
go
but
there
that's what
right
I'm trying to
now.
say. That's what I'm trying to say. I just want to be in
Yeah.
a better state before it happens.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if it does happen, like, as far as, like, the past couple of days, if that really did happen, then I'm gonna deal with it like a fucking man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and be there,
Yeah, for sure.
and
You know?
not be disrespectful to
Yeah.
the girl. That's my other thing too, is that she, while she was pregnant, never had anyone truly there for her for her pregnancy, and like I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to like be there for a woman that was carrying my child, and like
Oh, yeah.
her to wake me
No,
up
I'm
and
always
make
gonna
me
be
go
that way,
get her
dude. Yeah,
food in
like,
the
I mean,
middle of the night.
honestly,
Like
you're a
I'm
piece of
down for
shit if you
that.
don't, you know?
Yeah,
Honestly,
I want
because, I mean,
that, because that would make me feel like, oh, look what I'm doing for this woman who's amazing to like. And
yeah.
I don't know, and also with this girl, like, yeah, she's a bitch, but I like bitches, so maybe that's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, but, I mean, the thing is, for me, it's like, dude, even, like, okay, this is the thing for me. If you get a girl pregnant, even if you didn't mean to, or, like, you were drunk, or, like, say it's in my situation, right? Like, I'm dating this chick, and I've been fucking up, and I've been irresponsible, and, like, whatever. No matter what the situation, honestly. If you find out that chick is pregnant, like, dude, you can't just abandon her, dude. Like, you're fucking being a little bitch by making that decision, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, if you did that, like, it took 2. It's not like she just got pregnant by you without you doing something to her, dude. Be a
Well,
fucking
most of the
man. That
time,
kid's gonna be a part of your life at some point, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you do something, be a fucking man. Even if you're split up with her, still take care of her while she's pregnant. Make sure you take care of the kid. Everything should go smoothly.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying, like, that's the ideal way everything happens, but at the same time, don't be a piece of shit and be like, oh, well, I don't got the money, or I don't got this, I don't got... Make
yeah,
sure you fucking looking out for your fucking kid. You fucking step up and you get a second job if you don't got the fucking
yeah.
money. Like,
You
you
gotta
gotta make the fucking
stop doing
sacrifice.
drugs and getting drunk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta be responsible. You gotta stop like trying to
Yeah,
avoid work, calling in
exactly.
sick, and all that
You gotta
bullshit.
step in. You gotta step up and be a fucking man,
Be an
dude. You
adult,
know
be
what
a
I mean?
man. Yeah,
And that's what
be a
it is,
better
dude.
man than the men you know. Like,
Exactly,
and
dude. Or
then
the
that's,
people that you're surrounded by too, because sometimes they're the shittiest influences. Sometimes, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yes, oh, very much.
And then you can have that one friend you look up to, and they're like, "Man, fuck that bitch. Don't give her shit." And like, you'll completely go off of his advice. Like, don't do that. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
dealing with the situation you're dealing with. Like, so be a fucking man and deal with
No,
it. You know what I mean? Like,
and yeah, and I just and that's really what I want to do. I want to step up and just be a better man than them too. When it
yeah,
comes, like, I could definitely, because there is no dad raising them. The only kind of real fatherly figure that they get in their life, at least for the year of 2020, has been me for mostly with her, and then uh the daughter has gone to like family, but she's had like grandfather figures and stuff, but
yeah,
and she knows her dad, but her dad is like, yeah, he's been very fucking neglectful, and I will cut some of
yeah,
this stuff, but her dad's been, it's just, yeah, it's sad too. And then Victoria, luckily she's getting food stamps right now, so that's helping out with a lot. But it's that she don't have a job. She didn't have a job before, because she was pregnant at the end of last year, and then she started to, and then she moved in January, And then she started looking for a job in February, and then things just started slowly shutting down at the end of February. So she
Yeah,
wasn't even
exactly.
no, and people were losing jobs. So her finding a job became impossible. So she wasn't able to get anything except for that fucking stimulus check. So shit just hard. And then I've been able to step in several times. She hates it when I do it. But it's like, that's where it's like, man, I wish that I was the guy that made these two kids, because I guarantee you wouldn't be in this situation. Like, I've
Yeah.
neglected a few things, but it's because I haven't had anything to care about. And yeah, that's been my fault, and just like really being like, fuck the world. The world's a stupid place, so I don't give a shit about anything or the future until the
Yeah.
past few years. But I guarantee you, like, that girl came to me, like she said, she came to that one guy when she was pregnant with her first kid and said that she was pregnant. It would have been different than what he did. He slammed the door on her and they broke up that day.
Yeah,
I
no, see,
no,
that's
I would have
shitty,
been like,
you know?
oh fuck, like I would have been like, well, and this is that, like I'm gonna be like one of the best fucking guys to ever do this, because I'm like, I know about all the bullshit stories and all
Yeah.
the assholes that have done that have been in this situation, and I am not gonna. That's not gonna be me. I'm gonna be a shining fucking knight in this situation, and that's just gonna be just sheer. What's it?
Yeah.
Pride right there. It's not even much about. Yeah, it's that fucking pride that we should have as the warrior race we are. I'm sorry, that's the sayings, but but yeah, no, it's just. Do you not have fucking pride? Is this?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, me, dude, if it happened to me right now, look, my girl, she's a fucking RN, and she works at, like home health care type shit, and she takes care of, like, other people's kids, because they're fucking, like, I can't get into too much detail, you know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
like, they got problems, and they're going through this and that. But the thing is, like, they can easily take care of the kid if they just did certain things for the kid. Like, they have medical conditions, like, the kid has to be fed through a feeding tube and this and that. I mean, I get it. And plus, it's always good to have a nurse around at all times, especially if they're able to be in your home. It's more convenient. I get it. But at the same time, like, from what my girl has told me, it's like they don't really do shit. Like, you know, they do the absolute minimum. And it's like, man, that's your fucking child.
Dang.
You know?
How's he in a feeding tube?
It
Is it
has
something happening?
she has a feeding tube going to her stomach. It's called a G tube. And, like, whenever she was born dead, and they had to revive her. And, like, some of her, like, nerves and shit like that, especially like going up to her brain and all that, it's not communicating correctly, but apparently she's been improving like a whole lot, like really fucking greatly, you know? And
Yeah.
it's just like, the thing is, like, they don't clean her ports. Like, okay, so like, obviously, since there's a tube going into her stomach to feed, they have this thing to cap it off, you know? Like, whenever she's not in like the feeding state, like, you know,
Yeah.
they just cap it off. But the thing is, they don't clean the bottles, they don't clean the things, the tubes and all that to, like, that go into her feeding port, and they let that shit just fucking get kind of, like, I guess, like, built up, like, they get the build up on them, and it's like,
Ew. So like residue and yeah, all kinds of weird stuff.
yeah, so it's like, it's starting to cause, like, you know, like, whenever she first started working for them, it was like, it's starting to become this, like, little red spot, like, almost like an onset infection,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
because that's the
And
problem. It'll
she,
being infected.
yeah. Yeah, and plus they're leaving like dirty fucking like what is it, like Infamil or whatever the fuck it is that they're feeding them with. Like, they're leaving like dirty ass fucking like residue around there, and they're not cleaning it properly and this and that. But like, the thing is, like, she's been working with that family for so long. It's like, to the fact, it's like, you should know to do this by now. Like, don't just rely on your nurse to come in and do this. Like, do it yourself and make the nurse's job at least a little easier, up until the point where you don't need the nurse anymore, because you want the kid to feel normal at some stage of his life, even if it has some kind of problem from this later on, like a long lasting effect. Like, you're gonna have to deal with it. The nurse is not always gonna be able to be around, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or what if you can't afford a nurse, or what if something happens and
Yeah, or something, like, yeah, something takes place like that. Like, what are you gonna do then? Like, you're just gonna, like, oh, well, she told me how to do this several times, but I forgot because I was being a lazy piece of shit, because I fucking thought there was going to be a nurse readily available. I'm like, no, fucking do something about it. Like, you know, be proactive, you know? It's just crazy to me, man.
yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have like controversial thoughts sometimes, and that's another thing is like I've never been in the situations.
Yeah.
So, but it's like a baby born dead. I might be that person who's like, don't revive him. But that's me.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It's easy to say that now, but like,
But yeah,
imagine
again,
you
I'm
going
not never been in
going
that
through like 9
situation.
months. Yeah, but I
They're
mean,
like, we
like,
can revive your dead baby, and I'd probably be like, do it
no, but
then.
see, the thing is, they're
That's
not going
probably
to
what I
ask
would
you because
say.
they're going to be like, oh, there's a chance of saving this baby.
Oh
We're
yeah,
going to
they're just
save it
gonna
because
do
these
it.
people have been expecting this for 9 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're always gonna just try to save the baby.
Yeah, but then if they end up saving it, they're going to tell you too. They're going to be like, oh, well, there's probably going to be some problems with the baby because we just literally had to revive it and all this shit's been going on. Even if me, I'd be just thankful. Like, I've already been
Yeah, I
through a
know.
miscarriage with my ex-wife. It's like, for me, I'm just personally speaking, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody. I'm not trying to talk down on anybody. And I'm not trying to speak negatively towards you or nothing. I'm just saying for me, especially after being through a miscarriage, whenever I first heard my fucking ex-wife was gonna have a kid, like the first couple weeks, I was sitting there like, fuck, dude, I'm not fucking financially ready for this. I'm not in this, like, even though I'm married and I have all this shit going, dude, this is a lot to take on. And I was fucking sketched, dude, you know?
Yeah.
But,
Again,
and then, like, after a few weeks, like, I was just sitting there, I was like, oh, dude, I'm ready. Like, you know, it's meant to happen.
because
I'm
yeah,
gonna start doing
you
this.
just gotta replace other stuff, which is not having a
Yeah,
kid stuff with having a kid, and that's it.
exactly,
And then
yeah.
you're kind of
And I
just
was
like spending
super
money on the
fucking
kid
ready
now.
for it. And then literally after I got ready for it, like a couple weeks after that, that's when the miscarriage happened. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that sucks.
so, like, I mean, me, if they were able to revive my kid, and like, and I knew I had to put up with something, and there's like a pretty good chance of that kid coming out and like, like quote unquote, because I guess we have to be PC and shit, but like coming out kind of like able-bodied or ableist or whatever, you know,
No, I understand what
like
you're saying, and
definitely, you
what,
know,
like I
I'd kill
said,
for that, you know?
like you're saying, I'm not in the situation. I'm just like,
Yeah,
man, I just wouldn't want. I never want this world to feel like hell. But that's also why I was just like, just to kind of avoid the whole situation. For the longest
yeah,
time, I was like, I'm just never gonna have a kid.
yeah.
That was my biggest thing, and then I'm still kind of feeling like that's probably gonna be the case. That I'm just gonna end up raising children that are already here that need help, or haven't been here
Yeah.
yet that will be here that need help. That hopefully I'm financially in a position to do that
Hey,
to,
but
to children.
honestly, there's nothing wrong with that at the same time,
No,
though.
no,
You know
not
what I
at
mean?
all, not at all. But again, it's the paranoia and the fear of like having a kid and then their life being hell. Like
Yeah,
I would feel
yeah,
like
yeah. I feel you on
shit
that.
for that. So obviously that's one. Oh, another thing that's always gonna keep me on top of myself and making sure that everything is always okay for that child or children.
Yeah,
If I do have kids, like I'm gonna be the best dad I could ever be. But there's that fear has always been that's pretty much what's made me be safe mostly. I have we don't know how long she was pregnant, but one of the girls I was dating in Lubbock, Shadow, the one that crashed, that actually lived with us for a little while, she did have a miscarriage in the bed, but we didn't know she was pregnant. So I didn't go through that, like you were saying, weeks of like, I'm going to be
yeah,
a dad. I had no emotion about it because I didn't know. I didn't.
yeah. Yeah,
And
exactly. I
I think
mean,
she was like, I think the
you
doctor
literally
said
did
it
not know
must
what
have
was
not been
going
more
on.
than a
So I mean,
month.
how could you react rightly to
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Like, if
And
you
the
weren't
doctor
held to a
said
standard.
it must have not been more than a month after after she went to the doctor, because what had happened was when we woke up, the whole bed was covered in blood, and it came from
No,
out of
yeah.
her.
No, that's what happened to me, bro.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Like, what happened to me was, like, after we figured out she was pregnant, I was paranoid. Like, don't get me wrong, I put on kind of a show, like, oh, I'm happy, this and that. But in my mind, I was like, fuck, dude. Fuck, like, what am I gonna, like, I need to change my whole life now. Like, it needs to change now, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Those are good thoughts to have.
Yeah. No, yeah. No, and I'm happy I had that thought. You know, but I was like, I need to, like, right then and there, I was just like, I need to change this aspect of my life. Especially during those times, I was doing cocaine like a fucking motherfucker,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
I'm drinking every goddamn night, you know? I'm like, I can't do this. I need to do this. I need to quit smoking, not for the fact of my own beneficial, like, health from it, but just for the fact I can save that money and use that money for my kids' diapers. This and, like, you know, all these fucking crazy things run through my mind at the time that were crazy, but to a normal person, like, it would sound like me saying that, like, yeah, well, you shouldn't have been doing that shit in the first place. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my life at the moment. And I was like, man, I'm not ready for this because I'm so, like, in this lifestyle. I know she is too, and, like, this is just crazy, like, you know, everything. But I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna change everything, you know? And then, like, one day she started spotting a little bit while she was pregnant, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. And we looked it up online on, like, the WebMD or, like, the Google or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, well, it can happen, just don't fucking freak out because it's kind of like, it's almost like a normal kind of thing. It's not like super normal, but I mean, it does happen frequently. Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then I literally woke up because I rolled over and I thought she pissed herself, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought she fucking pissed the bed.
Yeah.
I rolled over and my leg just instantly got soaked, dude. And I'm wearing white shorts at the time.
So I bet when you turned on that light.
Yeah. I rolled over and I was like, God damn. I was like, babe, did you just piss the fucking bed? And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, and I was just like, no, it's super wet. And she moved over and she was like, oh, fuck, I need to go to the bathroom. I need to fucking clean myself up, whatever. I was like, yeah, me too, because I just rolled over and just hopped in the shower. We turned the light on. Literally, my whole right leg, the front side of it was red, dude.
Yeah.
I'm wearing white shorts and this red, dude. I'm talking about, like...
Yeah, it looks like a murder scene.
Exactly, dude. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And she's just over here. Her whole bottom half is just covered. And
yeah.
Fuck. We took her to the hospital, and then, like, I mean, obviously at that moment, right there in that moment, I already knew we lost it. You know?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
And I'm, like, fighting emotions, and I'm not trying, because she's like, do you think with this and this? And I'm like, you know, like, I don't know what to say in that moment. This is the first time this happened to me. I don't know what the fuck to say. I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't know. And she's just like, I need to go to the hospital. I was like, yeah, I know that. She's like, we got to work in the morning. I was like, man, fuck work. I don't care about work right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like,
what?
You know, like, we got work here in a couple hours. I was like, man, fuck that place. Like, you know, like, this is, like, some real shit to be dealing with. And it's just, like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just wild. And, like, after that experience, it's, like, I've always been super careful about having kids. And, like, yeah, I don't know, it's just lately, like, this chick and me, like, I mean, I've been talking to her for, like, about 3 months before I moved out here, and then, like, I've officially been dating her for, like, a month. I think it was yesterday was, like, an official month, you know?
Well, I feel like 28, like, around 28 is, like, the age to where if you haven't had a kid yet, especially as a guy, that's where the baby fever it does start kicking in. And a lot of guys don't talk about it, obviously, as much. Girls do talk about it a lot when they're this age and they haven't had a kid yet. But it's in there, and it's a natural instinct, really.
Yeah,
because,
and honestly,
you know,
like, that makes sense because, like, I'm literally about to be 28 at the end of this year, dude.
Yeah, this is we're in the age of baby fever, dude. So
yeah, so I mean, like, I don't know. I guess that's another thing too. Like, whenever I'm too fucked up, and she's like, "Oh, grab a condom," or like, no, she don't even bring up grabbing a condom. We just be fucking, and she'll be like, "Are you ready to pull out?" Whatever. And I'm just like, "Nah, fuck it." And I just let her, and like, you know.
Yeah, she's probably got baby fever too. But yeah,
I be feeling like a piece of shit because she even tells me like, "Oh, I forgot to take my birth control," or like, "Oh," and the condoms are like literally right next to me or something. And I'm just like, you know, fuck it. I guess that's the baby fever for dudes, you know.
Yeah. And then, she from Lubbock? Because you gotta look out for those girls, man.
No, dude, she's from Lubbock, but okay, so get this. I know her, dude. Like, I mean, I don't, like, okay. So the way I met her, this is the thing. Okay, so I met her through her sister. I was working at Sonic, I was a manager, and this is, like, still back in the day when I was doing fucking coke, like, damn near every goddamn day, every fucking minute I had a chance. I'd literally be at work, dude. fucking 2 G's in my pocket, 2 grams of fucking dope ass cocaine in my pocket, and like literally every fucking 40 minutes I'd be like, all right, I gotta take a shit, and everybody'd be like, what's wrong with you? Go see a doctor, and I'll just be like, nah, I'm alright. But the reason is because I'm sitting here hitting like 4 fucking bumps back to back, 2 in each nostril, just fucking busting that shit
Yeah.
out. You know?
I remember that. When I
Yeah,
worked at PetSmart, that's pretty much was my drug of choice too. And I shat my pants
yeah.
one time at work because of it.
No, dude, I damn near did one day, bro. I was power washing the lot, and I stopped power washing because I thought I did, and I didn't. But I went to go home and take a shit, and I was just like, oh, god damn it. Like, I was that close. It was a close call. I shit myself at a party, though, one time on that shit. You know?
The
I'm like,
Adobe. See, this is why I need a new computer, man. The software
yeah.
kind of crashed. I'm hoping that it saved at least when I brought it up. Right now, it said an hour and 38 minutes. I'm hoping it saved at least that.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it would, bro. I'm pretty sure it's something. But hey, even off camera, we could bring or off fucking record, whatever, we could still talk about this shit, because I like
Yeah,
talking to
no,
you, man.
no,
You're
no.
fucking dope.
Me and you are still talking, but I was just like bringing that up. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna deal
It's
with
cool,
that.
and
But keep going.
I'm pretty sure even if it crashes, then maybe there's like a backup thing to where it probably catches what
That's
we're
what I'm
talking about
hoping.
now.
That's why I switched to Adobe. Adobe
Yeah.
has those every few minutes. It's supposed to save your stuff. So I'm hoping it did something like that. Yeah, but we'll see.
That's what I'm thinking. It probably did. But, so check this out, dude. Like I'm saying, I'm fucking talking about, like, I'm doing cocaine every other fucking goddamn day, you know? Just fucking crazy shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, and, I don't know, man. It's just wild, bro. It's just wild because, like,
Sorry to
like
interrupt your story.
I kind of forgot where I was going with this.
Yeah,
I
I'm
kind of
sorry I
forgot where I was going
interrupted
with
you.
this. But, like, at the same time, like, I knew it was about to be a great-ass fucking epic story.
And that was me and Wes. Sorry, it kind of sounded like it cut off. Cut it off because then you start going into naming a bunch of people, and it was just so personal. I just wanted to cut that conversation. But here is the next day with Ricky whenever he finally got his shit together. I know we're gonna let it be a running thing. During the last episode, they keep calling me when Ricky's trashed. Ricky's always just so fucked up, and I'm not one against getting fucked up, but it's just like every time, really. And I don't know how this is gonna work out with him doing that all the time, but he's not that bad in this one. So anyway, or I think he does kind of pass out towards the end. It's just, but hey, you know.
What's up, Tommy? What you up to, man?
Nothing. Just been chilling all day. I recorded a gameplay. Like I did a video, and recorded a gameplay. I've been trying to edit it. Though I think I'm still gonna wait for my computer before I like render it. But I've been able to edit it and stuff. It's been pretty cool.
Okay.
It's a weird game.
What game is you playing that you're doing that with?
It's a new game that came out called Hypnospace Enforcer, I think is what it's called.
Okay, you said Hypnospace?
Yeah. I can barely hear you again. Where's
I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Let me see. Okay.
Well, if you get too far from the phone has a thing to where it tries to get out background noise, so it'll literally start like muting your voice the further you get away from the phone.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to figure out a way that me and Ricky could be on here without having to use both of our phones, because it's gonna do that double voice shit, you know?
Yeah, especially if you do want to be in one room.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this little thing here, this little tower, and try to see how far it goes. See if we can get me and Ricky in there.
Little tower.
What about this? Does this still sound good?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Fuck. Fuck. No. Hold on, let's try it. Hold on, we're gonna try to connect on Ricky's phone and we can see what's going on. I don't know what's going on with my phone. My phone's been fucking up a lot.
Well, no, it's I think it's just the distance. You have it on speaker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you can do about it.
Cause I'm just trying to make it to where it's not like where it's echoing me and Ricky. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I know what you mean.
But also at the same time, like if we use both phones, it's gonna do that. Or even if me and him put in headphones or something, it's gonna do that. You know?
A little. Well, it depends. Ricky's headphones wired, right?
Yeah, mine are too.
Oh yeah, yours is. Okay, never mind. If you had a splitter, then it would work probably. But
Yeah.
where do you have it right now? What, you have it next to your ear right now?
Right now, I'm holding it like on top of this little tower thing, and I'm right next to the phone like this.
I mean, this sounds good.
This sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. Ricky, try to say something from where you're at right now. Fucking Ricky, quit playing. Say,
No.
does that sound good?
Or no, Ricky sounds like he's way in the background or something in the bathroom.
Okay.
Try my phone. Maybe it's your phone.
Hold on.
Let me.
Hello?
I hear. What's up, man?
Hey, is it like echoing on both?
I'm gonna try. I try turning you guys up.
Okay.
That might be better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Say something now.
Hey, what's up, dude?
That's really loud.
I got the phone next to my ear, right now. So like, I mean.
Oh, okay.
But with Ricky's phone, I don't know what he's doing if he's got it on speaker, but it's just fucking chilling right there. Let him fucking roll the blunt.
Is Ricky in the call?
I think so, but he just went upstairs. I don't know. He's gonna have to.
I don't hear you on Ricky's phone.
You don't hear it?
I don't hear you on Ricky's phone, no.
Okay, then so he might just have to put his phone against his ear. I hear myself echoing really bad.
You hear yourself?
Yeah, I hear myself really bad. It's like it almost throw me off every time I talk. Because it's like every time I say something, it's just like I feel like I don't know. It's just like
that's weird.
Ricky, put your phone off the speaker and put your phone next to your ear and let's see how that sounds.
Hello?
Hi.
Is it
I'm
echoing?
pretty sure that's...
Yeah. No.
Yeah, this is not on speaker.
It's not echoing for me. Is it echoing for you still, Wes?
A little bit,
It's
but not too
echoing
bad.
for me.
It's echoing for
I don't
me.
know.
Maybe.
How about now?
Do you? Yeah, no. It's echoing a little bit for me now.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's something.
Okay.
There's nothing much else I can do over here. But yeah, no, Ricky. Turn off Ricky's phone or something, and just Ricky try to get closer to Wes's phone. Is there a way to do that?
What?
You guys just sit closer to Wes's phone.
This is gonna have to work right here, whatever we're doing.
No, but see, the thing is, it's causing like feedback and like we're echoing extra hard.
Yeah. And I can't think of how to.
I mean, he's had a lot to drink. He could be all handsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You might want to grab Ricky's butthole one time, you know?
Like I didn't
He
understand
said
what
one
Ricky.
time.
I didn't understand what Ricky said at all.
Yeah. Ricky said he's the guardian of the glitchies. He's a booty bang.
What? I don't know.
Hey, dude, I got to chill with your parents today while Ricky fucking slept.
Oh yeah.
He invited me to go over to go hang out with your parents, and then he's just like, "Hey man, come on, hurry up, you slut bitch," and all this and that. And like, well, I was taking my time at Walmart.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, it's gonna have to stop.
What the fuck is that noise?
I don't know.
It's the feedback. Yeah, one of the microphones has to turn off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to use one of our phones.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be horrible
like,
sound
Ricky
quality.
Can listen to his.
Huh?
Like you can listen through headphones on his phone, but yeah, you only need you can only have one microphone because the mics are just feeding back against each other in the room.
Yeah. Well.
What are you guys doing? Are you in the living room? Where are you?
We're in the living room. I'm rolling a blunt.
And y'all can't sit near each other, or are you just like...
No, I mean, we are near each other, but Ricky doesn't want to get near me. For some reason. I'm not going to touch Ricky, dude.
Well, Ricky's just going to need to get near the phone, otherwise we're not going to be able to hear him.
Like which phone?
Wes's phone.
Okay. Ricky, turn your fucking phone... Hold on. Are you recording now? Because this is a whole fucking hot-ass mess.
Yeah, I know, but I can always just delete it.
Okay. So I'm gonna... Ricky just fucking left. Which is not gonna help us in this. And he needs to hang up his fucking phone. He fucking disappeared like an asshole. He's gonna have to probably sit right over here. That's me scooting the chair. He's probably gonna have to sit right here.
Yeah, no, you just gotta sit near the phone. That's it. And then if he sits close enough to the phone for the mic to pick him up, then yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, because I hear you just fine. I know.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm holding my phone against my ear. Okay, Ricky's back. Alright, hold on. Ricky. Say something to the... No, quit scooting away. Quit scooting away. Say something.
Did you turn on mic? Did you turn on speakerphone? I barely hear you now.
Jeffrey.
God damn.
Talk again.
The world is run by pedophiles.
I mean, that was... Oh, you guys keep talking.
Hey, so, Tommy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, you don't sound bad.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you.
Okay. I feel like that guy on the fucking Sprint commercial or the fucking Verizon commercial, you know?
You mean the pedophile?
Is he a pedophile too?
Yeah.
What he got?
Epstein's
Island or what?
No, that was the other one. That was Jared.
That was Jared, the guy that they do look alike.
No, he's working for somebody else now.
He's working for
like Verizon, like an opposing company.
Yeah.
He just switched over to their side. Are you taking a picture of me?
No, we'll do this like this, but you guys need to get like... Here, I'll look for it.
We need to get proper equipment. That's what we need.
For sure you need to get like a computer and something. We can do this on the computer, yeah, and then it'll be clear as day.
Yeah,
But
we need to get like a computer that we can both use and fucking dual mic on or something, you know?
there's... Let's see, a phone, mic for podcasting. You know, there's got to be... Yeah, there's like cheap mics that you can get to where you can just put it on a desk and connect it to your phone. And you have an S20, so it would work just fine.
Yeah.
Or even this one, they got clips for interview, like the same things that they put on their shirts whenever people were like doing interviews and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that mobile kit, nah. What's this? Little mini microphone. I know I've seen a USB mic before though.
Can we get on with it? Are we still having trouble with the mic?
I mean, nah, Wes doesn't sound bad. You kind of sound like you're wearing a sock over your face, but it's whatever. Now it doesn't even sound like...
Fully, bro.
Yeah, now it doesn't even sound like you're in the room.
I'm in the room right here. Can you hear me? I'm not wearing a fucking sock over my face, okay? I'm not robbing a bank. I'm not doing any of that shit.
Here we go. This one's pretty good. Walmart.com. I'll send you guys a link for this. I think it looks like it's just it should plug in. Yeah, just a headphone jack. Does it have its own power supply? It might not have its own power supply. Might be USB charged. Anyway, I'll send you guys. I'll have you look at this one. This one might be better than what's going on right now. You'll be able to plug it straight into your phone. Just set it up on the desk, and it should be able to hear both of you guys pretty clearly. And it's $17. It's not like $100 microphone.
That's not bad at all.
No. But anyway, yeah, we can continue, Ricky.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Hey, Tommy, you still have the clip of you and me talking about the comedy of Mount Rushmore?
I mean, I have it. I haven't done anything to the audio, so I don't even know where it is.
But what I'm saying is, like, so let's get on that topic, because I feel like that was a good fucking conversation we had. So, like, Ricky, as far as, like, making a Mount Rushmore for all-time stand-up comedians only, no acting in movies, no nothing like that, who's your Mount Rushmore? And you can have at least like anywhere from 4 to 7 if you want. Like, I mean, it's just our topic. That's something we're talking about.
Is this personal? Because
no, it's like a personal. Go.
Okay. God damn. Like, okay, so am I going off of fuck? Okay, so I can pick one that's personal, and I can personal round Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Okay, for me personally, it would have to be Robin Williams, Eddie Murphy, Tom Segura, and Bill Burr.
Okay, so Tom Segura, Robin Williams, Bill Burr, and who?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Okay, because I think me and... No. Hold on. I think me and Tommy kind of agreed on George Carlin, Richard Pryor.
What are you talking about overall?
Overall,
yeah.
Always gonna pick George Carlin.
No, it's not. George Carlin, Richard Pryor.
Like, going like, what's your favorite rapper? Oh, fucking Tupac and Biggie? Like, that's the same thing, dude.
But you gotta look at it this way, dude. They're the ones that paved the fucking way.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's the same fucking thing. Like,
dude, okay. But yeah.
Well, we're talking.
You're putting the fucking Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Yeah, Ricky, we're talking about doing a Mount Rushmore, so it's about. It's like founding father shit. It's like,
you know, obviously Richard Pryor and, you know, George Carlin. Obviously.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I would probably put
Dave
him
fucking Chappelle. And for me, it'd either have to be a tie between Bill Burr or Tom Segura.
I think I'd put Bill Burr.
Me personally.
Well, even personally, I'd still put Bill Burr before Segura when it comes to stand-up comedy, because Burr is just a better stand-up comedian than Tom is.
Yeah. But I mean, me, it's just because I have like a personal bias. I like Tom a lot, but I'm like also.
I like Ball Hog better than Paper Tiger.
The thing about.
I was really disappointed with Paper Tiger, but I also watched.
No, but if you were to just compare all their work side by side, that's where it comes from. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to go.
Also, Bill Burr's way more accomplished.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about Scooby, right? Mm-hmm. This fucking stand-up, like this bit in stand-up that this comedian does, T-Rex. He's been doing, like, and Wes has been showing this fucking bit for years, honestly. He always brings it up. And we looked up T-Rex, and T-Rex has, like, an hour-long special that is posted on YouTube by All Things Comedy. And we're like, oh, All Things Comedy, that's Bill Burr's fucking stand-up channel. That's his channel. Yeah. He does All Things Comedy, travels and such.
So then it would have to be Bill Burr. It would have to be Bill Burr. Yeah.
He really, and also he's got F is for Family, which is actually doing really well.
I don't watch it.
I need to watch it.
I've watched the first couple of seasons, and it's fucking really good. It's really good. You know, it's really fucking good.
No, that's a funny one. No, yeah, I would put Bill Burr over Tom Segura up there for sure. And then, yeah, it would definitely be the Richard Pryor and George Carlin, mainly on they changed kind of like a lot of how comedy was being done, or at least how stand-up comedy was being done. They made a lot of people. They inspired the fuck out of a lot of people. And when you listen to a lot of great stand-ups today, and they talk about who their inspirations were, it's mainly those two guys, and then Bill Hicks. It's like usually.
Yeah, but see, Bill Hicks, there's so many. No, yeah, but Sam Kinison, and then who did Sam Kinison and like he had a beef with some fucking body, dude.
Dude, I don't even know.
Andrew Dice Clay and Sam Kinison. Did they? Yeah. Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay and fucking I think Sam Kinison. I think they used to have a beef back in the day. And like Sam Kinison, from what I can remember, fucking owned his ass, dude.
Well,
if I'm fucking right, Sam Kinison was out there on the fucking shows, the talk shows and all that, ripping on Dice, giving it to him, dude, raw dogging his ass. You know what I mean? And fucking Andrew Dice Clay's like, I'm over here, and then Sam Kinison was like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
He's a fucking coked out creature, dude. Come on.
I'll probably get coked out and battle him back. You gotta fight coke with coke, buddy. You know?
He's a coked out preacher. That's what he was. That's what Sam Kinison was, though. When he became a comedian, like his whole fucking bit was he's so angry, right?
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay.
So
Hold on. Shh. No, look. No. Put yourself in Andrew Dice Clay's shoes. And then you're going against Sam Kinison. What would you have done differently to make sure you were like the more fucking prominent comedian? What would have you done? Huh?
I don't know. Made fun of his height. I don't know.
No, that's whack as fuck. You look at him, you fucking compare him to something that's ongoing. What he looks like. What he looks like. You roast the living fuck out of him. You fucking discredit all of his comedy. You make him look like fucking ass. And then you talk mad shit because you're out here doing tours. This guy Sam Kinison, but it's not like that. But the concept is, bro, if you can be more witty and more funny with your punchlines than this motherfucker, and he's talking shit about you, and you come back with harder punchlines, so it almost kind of is like that. Because if you can come back and actually body somebody,
rapper drop names, comedians never drop names.
Yeah, but these two did, motherfucker. These two did. You can look it up right now, dude.
They went on stage and talked shit about each other.
Like, no, they didn't go on stage, but they went on like night shows, like the Tonight Show, or like I don't know exactly. I'm not gonna quote exact what shows they were on, but it was those late night talk shows, dude. And they'd go on there and they'd have a spot and they'd be roasting each other, talking shit about each other. And I'm pretty sure Sam Kinison won that shit. If you look at it, like Sam Kinison won that shit. He was out there talking the most shit. He was out there imitating the dude, fucking making him look like a dumbass, and all fucking Andrew Dice Clay did was fucking cry on the fucking stage.
Andrew Dice Clay claimed that he was. Andrew Dice Clay claimed that he was that he wrote Sam Kinison's some of his stuff for him or something.
So that's what must have been like the root of their beef, you know?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Well,
and then
Sam Kinison has a fucking presence on stage that Andrew Dice Clay cannot have. Like, he tries, but he just hits this weird mark. I don't know. Like, I can't even. I've seen more Sam Kinison than I have Andrew Dice Clay, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah, I'm the same way. You know, I can't. But all I'm saying is I'm pretty sure Sam Kinison came out with the upper hand.
It was never really my thing. He's just screaming a whole lot. Just like a lot of screaming. It's like it might add a fucking Sam Kinison show or an AC/DC concert.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Sam Kinison, that's the thing that made him not as great is because, like, he came out like a rock star, but in the comedy world.
Way too fucking drug-filled, dude. It was just way
too drug-filled. He just, coming out.
And then he had that energy because he was like a preacher before he became a comedian.
Before he became a cokehead comedian, dude, he was a fucking preacher. So he got the fucking, hey man, I'll rise out of your seat. You know, like that kind of fucking bullshit, you know, like. If you feel the blood of Christ rising through your body, let me hear it.
I feel like there's just too much. Like, if you're gonna put some kind of Mount Rushmore stuff on there, you gotta be like, obviously George Carlin, Richard Pryor gonna go up there, but that's a fucking bandwagon, really obvious kind of choice that everybody sees, you know.
But the thing is, but look at it. You want to look at it as
things are obvious because it's obvious. It's because they're great.
Okay, the reason why they're part of the Mount Rushmore is because look, dude. If you were to fucking make
they should be, and it's clear, it's obvious that they should be. So who would go up with George Carlin and Richard Pryor? Like
Dave Chappelle,
okay,
and fucking Bill Burr. That's what we're talking about.
No, I do Dave Chappelle, Robin Williams.
Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr.
Yeah, like, guess what? Look what he's doing, though, dude. Look what he's fucking doing.
You only saying this because Louis C.K. fucked up with the whole fucking scandal.
Louis C.K. is a fucking honorable mention, bitch. What the fuck is he doing? He fucking put a TV show, and he's a fucking stand-up comedian, and he got hit with the fucking Me Too thing. Look at Bill Burr. Bill Burr's in movies, bitch. He's out here fucking all things comedy, and his fucking stand-up is golden. The fuck do you mean? And he's not tarnished with no fucking bullshit fucking shit. Everything, dude. Every fucking thing, dude.
He knows how to play the game, though. He was one of the first people to come out of podcast.
The fucking Mount Rushmore, motherfucker, because he knows how to play the game. And guess what? He fucking played it, and he's playing you because you don't think he's right, motherfucker. Fuck you.
I think Louis C.K. is a better comedian than Bill Burr. Bill Burr is fucking amazing. I love Bill Burr. He's one of my favorite comedians, but I think Louis C.K. is a better comedian than Bill Burr. I'm sorry.
I mean,
said
it's an opinion. I mean, yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. Louis C.K. is like number 5.
And it's not a bad opinion. It wouldn't be something that a lot of people would doubt. But, yeah, when it comes to, like, now, though, unfortunately, because of Louis C.K.'s flack, the past 2 years, he hasn't been able to do anything, so.
No, but the thing is, I know Louis C.K., whenever he does come back, he's gonna fucking murder it like he always does. He's
gonna go hard.
He's gonna murder it like he always fucking does. But it's Bill Burr.
Well, Bill Burr just, like, fucking plays the game, whereas Louis C.K. plays his game.
Okay, and define that with 3 of their jokes. Define that with 3 Louis C.K. jokes, and define that with 3 Bill Burr jokes. And how he's played to the crowd and how he wasn't.
Okay.
Okay, do it.
Alright.
What's up?
Okay, so the word nigger just popped in my head. Because this guy said it the priest.
Hey, cancel Ricky.
N-word.
86 Ricky.
What are you trying
86
to
Ricky.
I love both of them so much.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think Louis C.K., especially when it comes to the craft, because fucking Bill Burr just knows what avenues to explore. He knows what's fucking taking up. He's got an eye for what's coming up, for what's blowing up. Fucking Netflix adult cartoons started to blow up. BoJack Horseman was a big part of that. But he saw that, okay? And then fucking podcasts were going to take off. He fucking hopped on that train immediately when podcasts were starting to take off. Like, he knew it was going to blow up. So Bill Burr knows how to play the game. But Louis C.K. knows how to play his game. And that's where he fucked up. Because his game is, he's a fucking pervert.
Yeah, his game is jacking off in front of people.
Hey, it feels good. I like it a lot.
Actually, that even counts as assault, apparently. That's what I've heard. I mean, I wouldn't want to jack off in front of somebody.
I mean, if that's what they want to watch, if they really enjoy watching me do it, but I don't want to do. I wouldn't want to do it to somebody who's like looking at me like I'm a creep.
Dude, he's literally going up to people talking about, can I jack off in front of you?
Yeah, like, and the thing is, if it's your thing, it's your thing. But most of these women were probably looking at him like,
who goes up to you like, hey, you
all right. If you guys try to talk over each other, your phone will literally mute you.
No, like they would get a bad word out of Louis C.K.
If you guys try to talk over each other, you're
watching him jack off for a minute. Fucking expose your demons, Ricky. Get them out of there. Expose them. Oh, praise God.
Hey, if you guys try to talk over each other, your phone just starts muting you.
Oh, okay.
Like I told you, background noise, and it tries to focus on one voice. So if it hears two, then it'll just start muting them.
I don't know.
But
shut the fuck up then.
Yeah. No, look. I was God blessing you, and you went out of control. This is like your 14th fucking sneeze.
That's why I don't say God bless you.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
Because sometimes I get a fit.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
People just say bless you every time. Say, shut the fuck up.
I think some of your brain went out of that.
Bless you.
So I don't even remember what the fuck you guys were just talking about right before.
I'm gonna be over soon.
Motherfucker gave you 3 minutes.
Like 2 or 3 left in me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you, shut
Fucking stop.
Give me like 2 or 3 more.
Fucking stop
Like 2
sneezing.
more.
Fucking stop. Fucking.
Give me like 1 more.
You were fucking ground zero for
Give me 1
fucking
more.
Corona, dude. What the fuck is
Give me
wrong with
1
you,
more.
dude?
Give me 1 more.
You walked into the fucking dollar store and you started sneezing like that. You was a fucking ground patient.
Okay,
God damn it.
That's my last one.
Bro, you were.
Are y'all smoking weed?
You were the first person with COVID-19.
1 more. 1 more.
No. You already said last one, bro. You already said last one. You don't get 1 more. You bitch, you already done sneezed like 23 times. You don't get 1 more, bro. You get to fucking stop.
1 more.
Like, you have too much. God damn, bro. What is wrong with you, bro? Stop fucking sneezing, dog.
Are you guys smoking weed?
That needs to stop, bro. Fucking stop. No, don't stop fucking sneezing, dog. What is wrong with you?
Weed usually makes me
Bro,
sneeze.
Tommy, ban him from sneezing, bro. Like,
How do I ban him from sneezing? There's nothing.
I need you to fucking pray to God and fucking send God a message. And this motherfucker out here infecting the whole house with corona. He's just over here sneezing.
Fuck you,
I don't have no help, bro.
Right.
Please send God my way.
That's where Corona lives, is in the nose. That's actually
No, yeah, and it apparently is on 6th, our address. I'm not gonna get it out there. I was about to fucking state the address, but nah. Like, apparently my home is ground zero for fucking Corona because that motherfucker done sneezed 75
How's
times.
it ground zero? Corona's been around since like fucking February.
Yeah, no, Ricky started that shit. I know for a fact. Look, you didn't hear him just sneeze his ass off for fucking 30 seconds in a row, dude? Blow your nose, man. Throw that shit. Sanitize your hands after you do that, man. You got Corona, bro.
Bro, if I smoke some really good dabs, I'll sneeze for like 5 minutes straight sometimes.
No, dude. I ain't smoked in 3 years and I ain't sneezed fucking 45 times in a row. You know what? You probably did, but still, that was trippy. Fucking 20-something times in a row. I'm pretty sure we could have had a Guinness World Record right there, you know?
I mean, it is recorded. It's on audio.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and like, dude, just time that. Like, send that to Guinness World Records. I mean, clip that, send it.
It's
see if
fake.
that's the longest time
It
somebody's
was
ever
looped.
seen.
It's fake.
Probably not.
No, dude,
Probably not.
I
would kiss my ass.
look, I was sneezing.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, you're gonna blow my nose.
Fuck you. No, I'm sorry. I gotta see it. You're not talking so much shit about me. I heard you the whole time.
Yeah, I know you did. You know why I know you did? Because you were right the fuck there and I was looking at you half the time I said something.
You're like,
But anyway.
sneezing. Dude, if you would think, why don't you kiss my fucking ass? Okay, I sneezed. Oh my god, I sneezed. You know, kiss my fucking ass. I swear to God,
Dude.
I hate you, Wes.
Dude, I hit fucking Ricky's emotions like fucking 9/11, bro. Like fucking extra hard.
They're
I
like
do blow my
9/11.
nose and shit.
Anyways,
Mhm.
fuck you. Yeah, you're really mad,
I'm
bro.
gonna see what Godfrey's been working on for the quarantine. See if he has any really good jokes.
Who?
Godfrey?
Gilbert Godfrey, bro?
No, Godfrey, that black ball guy.
Nah, man, I ain't never heard of him. Bro.
Yeah, you have. I'll send you a picture of him. I'll have to find him real fast. But yeah, I'll see. He's a really good comedian. He's like fucking surprising how he looks like he's fucking 32 at the most, but he's like fucking 50. But anyway, he's pretty funny, and it's like a DL Hooley.
Like that.
I guess, dude.
DL Hooley came and
I'm pretty
he
sure
kicked
I'm
ass.
fucking 50 and I'm fucking not even 30 yet, you know?
When it's black people, it's like black don't crack. When it's white people, it's like money.
No, it's like
It's
white
all
people.
money.
No, it's just like drugs, money, addictions. It's just like black don't crack or something like a 40-year-old black dude that's like.
Well, it's probably easy when he
Right, actually,
probably was easy for him because I don't think he had any kids or anything like that. So yeah, it was probably easy for him to be able to maintain. I don't even think he ever got married. I don't know. I could be wrong though. It's possibly just doesn't even talk about that in his life. Anyway, I'll see how he's coming by this weekend. They got it's not gonna be. I don't have too many big names coming that I'm gonna be able to see, but I don't know. Hopefully they'll bring me money. That's all I worry about at this point. But there's a funny show coming up called Ethnical Support. And I wonder, I don't know how well it's going to go, but we'll see tomorrow. And then Donnell Rawlings, obviously, is it's going to be a fucking badass weekend.
Yeah.
That's always, oh man, he always kills it.
I'll go see Donnell Rawlings.
Who the fuck is Donnell Rawlings?
I'm rich, bitch. He's the one that actually says that shit.
Chappelle Show.
Oh, okay, that bald dude. He was on the clip we saw earlier.
Yeah.
He was bald dude. Kind of short.
Yeah.
Yeah, bald dude.
Yeah, the short bald dude, man. That's Donnell Rawlings.
Black guy. Yeah.
And him and Charlie Murphy actually took over the third season, which was the lost episodes or whatever. Or who the fuck was it? Was it Charlie Murphy?
I mean, Charlie Murphy was on the show.
Who was that one dude? Wayne Brady. I think Wayne Brady had something to do with the last
Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady was on the Chappelle Show? I don't remember. Well, it's possible.
You know what? That sounds right. Holy shit, that sounds right.
That makes some
sense.
Wayne
Brady on the Chappelle Show? That sounds right.
No, but I mean, as far as, I don't know.
That sounds like, I remember that,
tape shits,
Yeah. They had Wayne Brady on there. I remember that. Yeah, I do. That sounds right, dude. That sounds right.
All right, Ricky. Yeah, we get that you remember that, and that sounds right. Just opened it up. I'm sorry. It was just there.
Oh, man, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure it sounds right. He was on the Chappelle. Yeah, I do. I have a couple Chappelle.
Bro, I feel bad because I'm just over here hyping him up. I'm like, bro, what's this? What's it that? But I'm over here, he's telling me, I'm over here asking him more questions. I'm knowing damn well it's the same fucking guy. Look at this dude. Did he do this?
Anyway.
That's fucking big.
Anyway.
But Donnell Rawlings, that's probably the one that I'm looking forward to next for, the comedy-wise. Nothing too big, though. Yeah, comedy is going to be... It's going to be slow in other places for a minute, but it's actually should pick up here. I can't wait for Joe Rogan to put out his first one in the new studio, his first podcast in the new studio. So he had some pictures of the new studio up on Instagram and it looked really cool. And that's it of that episode. Why? Because things don't ever want to always be reliable. I think the internet cut out. Everything just started shutting off after that. But when I called them back, they were pretty much done. It kind of fucked with their flow and their rhythm. And that's the shit. So, hope you enjoyed this episode of the John Krasinski podcast. I thought we were kind of going off, but now we're kind of sitting in stalemates, and I'm like, figure out what to do. So if you're listening, and if you got this far, please, please, please email me at TheJohnKrasinskiPodcast @gmail.com, or just go to or is it just... I always forget because, domains. Just go to JohnKrasinskiPodcast.com, JohnKrasinskiPodcast.com, and you can find me. You can find a way to contact me. You can find a way to Instagram me. Please hit me up if you have any suggestions, if you have any comments, if you have anything at all. We're also on YouTube. If you're not listening to this on YouTube, go check out YouTube. The comments are always open. I'd love to hear from every single one of you guys. I don't care what language, what sex, what age, what Rex. Just let's go on. Let's do this. Let's all become once big and open. And we're, if you're an interesting enough character, we can always have phone guests. It's the beauty of 2020. There's not a lot of beauty of 2020, but the beauty of 2020 is introduced the fact there's a lot of communication people can have with each other inside their homes. So let's have that open communication. And before I let you guys off, I came to an epiphany today, and I'm going to let you off on a lighter note. Here on the John Krasinski podcast, we tend to get a little vulgar, and we can tend to get a little goofy. Sometimes we get into all the political anger that I know a lot of people are feeling, both sides. But what I really want to get into is just understand thyself. Be grateful for thy life. You're listening to a podcast, you're better off than so many people on this planet. And the fact that I'm sitting here recording one shows that I'm better off than so many people on this planet. So, the universe is chaotic, and it's trying to kill you every single day. And just do your best to not let it, and understand that anytime it doesn't take you out, that's a win. And that's a win for you. Live with that win, and hold on to it, because there's not a lot of people winning. So, until next time, take care. And we don't have a catchphrase yet, but see you on the flip side.